Hey, I was about to write a new blog post because it's been a while, and instead I decided to do it by video. A few people have been asking me, so here you go. Recently I posted something on my own personal Facebook thread. It was one of those little montages of Joe Rogan, some stuff taken from his podcast, talking about following your dreams, following your heart, or as he says, I think, do whatever the fuck it is that you love. And it was a really, really inspiring little clip. And the response was really, really great. But some people, I noticed as they were sharing it, some of the comments that were coming in were like, it's easy for someone like Joe Rogan to say that, you know, coming from a place of wealth and abundance that he has in his life, famous as a comedian, UFC commentator, whatever, the list goes on. But what about the average person, you know, the person that's struggling day to day in a job that they hate, or, you know, they have to pay their bills because they can't, you know, so they can't pursue the dreams that they really want to do. Well, that's bullshit. I am that person. That's me. That's what I did and I'm doing. Up until about a year and a half ago, as many of you guys know, reading my blog, you know, I struggled in a career that I really, really didn't like. It was a career that was lucrative, but it was killing me, quite frankly. So I took action on that and I left it. I downsized my life and, you know, took some time off to do training, do some, you know, internal work, stuff that I've been doing before, but more intensively. And I started taking those steps and not even knowing a real direction where I was going. I knew I wanted to help people or, you know, give back in some way, but not exactly sure. But someone gave me some good advice once, actually. They said, just take a step, any direction, you know, maybe don't worry about that destination. Just take the step and to see where that road kind of leads you. You never know what connections you'll make and where you'll end up. And that's exactly what had happened for me. And coincidentally enough, it was from a Joe Rogan podcast I was listening to where there was a guy by the name of Vinny Shorman who does mind coaching. And that's exactly, I got in touch with him and the rest is kind of history. That's what I'm doing now. However, I still have to pay my rent. I still have to pay my bills and stuff, you know, and I didn't want to give up on that dream. So instead of going back into that old career, I found another, like I like to call it, the good enough job to take care of all those things while I still free up enough time to concentrate on the things that I really, really want to do. And I'm a firm believer that if you do follow your heart, as Joe was saying, if you follow your heart, if you stay true to yourself, things will work out, but you have to be totally determined. You know, you have to have that focus in your mind. You see it's already happened. You really, really do. And I'm not here to tell you that it's easy, because it's not. It's a struggle all the time. And I fall just like anybody. I fall just like you. I have failures all the time, but I fail forward. I always constantly pick myself up, brush myself off, and continue on. I'm not here to say I have it all figured out. And quite frankly, when I hear people like that, and the gurus and the books and stuff, it just aggravates me because it's so full of shit. We are all fallible. We're all human. We all have bad days. It's what you do with that, the steps that you take from then on. So I guess what I'm saying is that, yeah, it's easy for someone like Joe, but I'm not Joe. I'm just an average Joe, if you will, and I am struggling, but I'm making it happen, and I think you can too. I totally believe that you can too, if you follow your heart, stay true to, you know, your true essence. And just like it would say in The Alchemist, if you've read it, if you follow your heart and, you know, trust the universe will conspire to help you. So good luck in your journey. Take that step. Don't look back. Just continue looking forward.